Yeah, so we finished the game. Gonna check out some of this.
No riddles. Great.
Oh, no riddles. Lame.
Lame-o.
You play as Maria here. I don't know how long
When
it
I
is
woke
though.
up, I was all alone. Everyone's gone. Is it because of those monsters? What do I do now?
Where do you go from here?
Where do we go from here?
Do I fight?
This does not sound like the
And
same
live.
voice actress.
No, it is.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Or do those monsters get me?
I guess.
I don't have any reason to go on living. But I'm scared to die. I'm so afraid of pain.
I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
Should I
Well, I'm kind of not.
run away? I want to find somebody.
I thought Maria was fake. What is this?
No, well, Maria lives inside, like, the weird world that James created
Okay.
as, like, a manifestation of his wanting Mary.
Right.
Anyone left alive?
Got it.
So she's, like, here all of a sudden and, like, oh, what's going on?
Right. Check me out. I'm a pretty lady.
Well,
This-
you're a lady.
I got this gun.
You're a lady with a shorter
Oh.
shirt than maybe appropriate.
No, it's not nice. Got a revolver.
Basically, I don't want anybody saying that the reason I didn't like Silent Hill 2 was because I don't get it. I get it.
Yeah, I do get it.
And I also would posit that maybe there's not as much to get as you think.
Yeah. I might have to agree with that. I mean, Yeah. So what, do we got a map or what's up?
I don't know.
Heaven's
Yeah,
Night.
sure.
That's where we came from, huh?
Heaven's Night.
I was like, oh, a mirror. But it's not a mirror.
Yeah.
That's just what mirrors look like in Lone Survivor, and I got confused.
So, I do want to say, though, about how I'm pretty sure I get it. I'm sure there's stuff I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
There's a difference
I know that
between not
people-
knowing and not getting.
Yeah. I know that people go pretty crazy for, like, oh, like, this place is named this because of this thing.
Yeah.
Like, all the places have weird names that
They're like,
make
when
sense.
when this happens, it's because of this.
Yeah.
The boss in the hospital is it represents this.
Well, those are the things that I do get, I think.
Mm-hmm.
When stuff represents other stuff. But, like, names of places and how they have some weird minor significance to Silent Hill as a general thing.
Chinese cleaver.
Is that a real thing? It looks just like a cleaver to me.
This is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of this. So if I didn't explain this episode scenario where you play as Maria is exclusive to the special edition of Silent Hill 2, which on Xbox is called Restless Dreams. Or actually, Silent Hill 2 Restless Dreams also came out on PlayStation 2 in Japan, but in America it was just released as the greatest hits version of Silent Hill 2. So the only version of Silent Hill 2 in America that doesn't have this is the regular edition
On the
on
PS2.
PS2. I guess, I haven't
Sounds
really
unfair.
haven't really gotten any direction. I don't know.
Yeah, just
I guess I'll go.
you're trying to
towards,
find somebody, anybody.
Where did James meet Maria? Oh, at the
Hotel?
no, at the
I mean the apartment?
the park.
The park?
The park.
Okay.
Am I going the right way?
Ooh.
Let's go. Actually, let's go this way. Let's go the other way.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm metagaming here, I'm gonna say since I don't think we could go this way in the original one. Maybe we can go this way now. I don't know. There's a truck.
Sweet truck.
Ooh,
I'm way into trucks.
need that health drink.
I love trucks and cars. I think they're really cool and interesting.
Get that. Yeah, I mean, that's my main problem with Silent Hill 2 is it didn't have enough trucks.
Or cars. I like trucks and cars that also, I like when they transform into other things.
Oh, man, don't even get me started.
Yeah.
There was, today, Silent Hill, Fall of Cybertron. No, Transformers Fall of Cybertron was $30 on Steam, which is half off.
Not enough off.
I almost bought it, but then I was like, I haven't
that's not
even
off.
finished War for Cybertron. So I'm sure by the time I get around to finishing War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron will be on sale for less than that.
Yeah.
Let's test out some of this kill monsters. Oh man. All right, go. Let's.
Yeah, maybe just like run past them.
I wanted to try out my new cleaver.
It doesn't seem very good.
Yeah.
Certainly not as good as that great knife. That was a great
Oh
knife.
man, that was a great knife.
I can't believe that you could just totally use that great knife with no penalty.
Well, the penalty was it's incredibly slow.
Right, but I mean no story penalty.
And now I want to know what was the thing? What was the deal with that knife? That why couldn't we examine the knife? What did that have to do?
Oh, I read
Examining the knife probably.
it led to the lead. It led to the lead. What's it called?
Lead.
In water. No, it led to the in water ending. I was gonna say lead
okay.
water. I don't know why.
It
'Cause it
probably
was
gave
like-
us some in water points, but not enough.
Yeah. Or like when people said that we examined it, maybe we just tried to use it a bunch of times.
Yeah. I think someone linked to when we examined it, so I have seen video evidence of this.
Okay. Maybe that was the 1 star we got off. Was it we examined a knife that
You
they gave us?
shithead! Why would you look at an item? Why would you examine an item in this game that
don't
forces
know.
you to examine and try to use all items? Dumbass. God.
Yeah, like we took that knife and then fucking did nothing with it. What?
Yeah, that's the point.
It's a terrible point. It's like
Yeah, it's just
it's like somebody steps in your foot and you're like, ow, that hurt. And they're like, that's the point.
I wonder if James kills Angela with the knife in that cutscene if you get in water.
I can look it up.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
I've got the Silent Hill page right here.
Do it.
I'm doing it already.
All right.
God,
Do it up.
I hate you.
Oh, by the way, you know the artwork that we had Courtney do for this game for us?
Yeah.
I had to fight super hard for her to not put you in a belly shirt and a leopard print skirt.
For her to not do that?
She wanted to so bad.
Well, thanks. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I just thought it might have been a little weird. I thought it might have come off as
yeah.
slightly weird.
It would have.
Actually, let's see how fast the revolver kills this thing.
So, as Angela retreats up the burning staircase,
Nice.
James states that the room is hot as hell, to which she replies that it's always like this for me, meaning that her life was always a living hell.
Right.
Yeah, clearly.
Well,
Like that was kind of a given, right?
it's like if you need this shit explained to you.
Yeah,
it's-
I guess. It looks like there's never a difference in that
no.
scene.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm I guess I just don't understand what. Oh. Get away from me. This revolver's really good, though.
Let's read up about the knife. Why not?
Are
Angel's
you on
knife,
like a Silent Hill wiki?
Yeah. Angel's knife.
Schwiki.com?
Schwiki, yep. Schwiki2.com is an important item
I mean,
James Sunderland receives from Angela Orozco in Silent Hill 2. Oh, those that thing with the blank
oh yeah.
The Oro that I kept reading was
Yeah.
like Angela's dad or something, probably. Oh yeah, the dad that like raped her and stuff. Okay.
Whoa, Keith.
What?
Let's take it easy before we go accusing people with the R word there. We did not hear that.
No, just because they didn't say it.
It
doesn't
was
mean that's-
implied, but I'm just saying, don't say that.
Yeah,
don't
right.
You don't want to be accusing people wrongly of that. That's serious business.
Contemplating suicide. Upon examining the item, James notices the blade is stained with something red blood. While holding no real use for the player, it cannot be used as a weapon. Examining the knife in the inventory will increase the chances of getting the in-water ending. According to the novelization, the knife is the same knife that Angela used to kill her father, Thomas Orozco, and her brother. Oh, she killed her brother too. That's
Well, why not?
shitty.
Dead. Keith, this
Yeah.
guy's dead.
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 Dead. So we still don't know where we're going?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to the park because I figure that's where you go, right? Oh, so this is all new.
Okay, here we go. Biography of Angela Orozco. Ever since her rough and broken childhood, Angela was convinced that she would never be happy. Her father, Thomas Orozco, was an alcoholic lumberjack, had raped and sexually abused her as a young girl. There we go. See?
Listen,
See?
I'm just saying, don't say it till you're sure. We could have gotten him in a lot of trouble.
You're right. To be fair, he was dead.
Well, physically.
Also, Thomas's brother would abuse her. That's why she killed him.
Well, that's what I assumed.
Meanwhile, Angela's mother frequently reminded her that she deserved her abuse, and Angela endured it as she grew up. Yeah, we know about this.
I mean, kind of.
She said, my mother said I deserved this.
Yeah. I just mean
So-
what am I saying? No, never mind. I guess thinking about it, they said there's a novelization.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I was like, there's a lot of detail in here from what's really like, whatever. Check out Maria's face. Look at her dead eyes. All right, now look at
No, they're pretty
yeah,
dead.
look at her dead eyes.
Yeah, especially the left one.
Yeah, well.
Who I really want to know about is Eddie.
I don't really care.
No?
People called him fat and he killed a bunch of people. I don't know.
There's got to be something more.
Like what?
I don't know. Like, I just like...
Like what? He
For the way-
wasn't really fat.
For the way
It was in
people-
his imagination. It was everyone said he was fat even though he wasn't, and he dreamed up in his head that he was.
For the way people talk about this game, like, I keep on... Everything that is revealed to me, I'm like, there has to be more to that. And then there isn't.
I really just think this is all it's all just a product of the game being incredibly overhyped.
Okay.
I think that's just really what it is that we're just like, people are lunatics for this game and they keep saying it's incredible. Like, there's got to be some really good stuff in here. And then it's just kind of like, yeah, it's all right. Cutscene.
Is somebody there?
Is that Laura? She being a fucking asshole again?
Yeah. Locking doors and whatever. Ugh.
Hello?
Stop it. You're disturbing me.
Alright.
Thank God. I finally found somebody. Can you open the door?
No.
Do we recognize his voice?
No, we don't.
Is it really necessary for me to answer all your tedious questions?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I want to be alone. Other people just irritate me.
I just want to see another human face. Do you know what's happening in this town?
Monsters.
No one here. Just monsters.
Yes, I know. But so what? It has nothing to do with me. No one here means there's no one to disturb me.
So nothing interesting about Eddie.
Fair enough.
You want to be alone in this insane
Yeah, what did it say?
asylum?
Well, wait. Let the...
Yes, exactly.
Well, that's weird.
But how can you say that it's this town that's insane? Perhaps it's we who are insane.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's...
Both of us. Hopelessly.
Perhaps it is you.
Are you satisfied? Would you leave me alone?
Yeah, just leave him alone. I want to stop hearing his dumb voice
I like his
and
voice.
his stupid thoughts.
Maria. What's your name?
Ernest.
Hemingway?
Yeah,
Yep.
Ernest Hemingway.
Baldwin.
Wait. Does that sound familiar?
Ernest
I'll
Baldwin.
be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the least popular Baldwin actor.
Jesus Christ. That was like...
Dumb.
That was...
Yeah, it basically just said
that was lame even by your standards, Keith.
Do you know all the stuff that we know about Eddie already?
I guess.
That's what
what
was
are
in
the
the
things
wiki.
that we know about Eddie?
He was like bullied because he was fat,
Yeah.
to where he developed like violent outbursts. So he killed a dog and then shot a guy in the knee and then ran to Silent Hill to escape.
I mean, dogs are well known for their prejudices against obese people.
Yeah.
I got a whiteboard. Or a whiteboard. I don't know if it's a whiteboard or a whiteboard. It's a whiteboard. It's a white metal board with square holes punched into it. Found in second. Dun, 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 dun.
James is both attracted to Maria and fearful of what she might represent as he struggles to understand her. Maria appears to be a manifestation created by James's desperation to see Mary again, an idea supported by the title of Maria's scenario, Born from a Wish.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah,
There you go.
totally nailed it.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that.
Yeah.
Because they said that.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
confirming I get it.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, like I said, like, unlike Silent Hill...
What was that?
gunshot.
Sweet.
No biggie.
Someone's running away. It's Puppy Eddie.
You think Eddie would make those light footsteps?
No, it's probably Laura.
I mean, at the very least, at the end of Silent Hill 2, we were like, oh, that's what the story was about.
Yeah.
Not, we're at the end of Silent Hill 1, we're just like, what? What was that, like, that, what was that
weird
endless
baby thing?
parade of madness?
Yeah, I don't know, but somehow I kind of... Like, I guess I kind of preferred that.
I just liked all the times when things happened.
Yeah, things kept happening.
Was the thing. I mean, they never explained many of those things, and that was the downside of Silent Hill 1.
Yeah,
So-
but then less things happened in here, and they still didn't explain much of it. So,
Well, they did it. They explained everything.
yeah, I guess. I just wish there was more to explain.
Yeah, at the very least, you can't say Silent Hill 2 didn't explain anything. It's just Just no, there wasn't really a lot.
I guess you're right. I guess it's just the most overhyped game in the history of games.
Yeah, kinda. Kinda is all overhyped. Just a little bit.
Listen, it's not Kyle. At least now we know it's not us. We together discovered that this game is horseshit.
This game's not horseshit.
Over the last 10 hours and 8 seconds.
This game's not horseshit. It's just.
Dude, it kind of is.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not horseshit. It has a pretty weak middle though. It has its faults are that the gameplay isn't as fun as the original Silent Hill, which isn't like a egregious flaw. The gameplay is not as good as the ending of Silent Hill 2.
And it's more boring.
The gameplay isn't as good as the ending of Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, the gameplay isn't even as good as the ending of Silent Hill 2.
The gameplay isn't as good as the original, and like the story, it has.
While it technically makes more sense, there's so little of it.
For most of the game, for the story doesn't really feel like it shows up until the very end.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't.
And then the third flaw of Silent Hill 2 is people love it way too much.
There wasn't.
Keep telling you that it's amazing, and then when you don't like it as much, they get furious.
Do you know in elementary school when they always draw that like graph of how stories go, where there's the rising action and then the climax and the resolution?
For me, I think that was middle school, but sure.
Sure.
I guess there are grades in middle school.
Yeah.
There are grades in all of school.
I called it elementary school. I didn't say grade school, I don't think.
All right, well.
But when you're younger and you do that, the story in Silent Hill is more like a ladder. It's like a ladder and then a slide. There's no rising action. There's just like kind of nothing and then a ladder and then a slide down.
Yeah, like remember when we at the end or near the end, we go into the city and it's nighttime, and then like those guys that like hop around and like leap on you show up, and we're just like, oh fuck, these guys are so hard.
The
like,
door frame guys?
No. Silent Hill 1. Remember when the guys who crawled around and hopped around?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh man, these guys are so fast, and like they hurt me. Like these guys are a bitch. Like there was never really that moment. There was that one moment in the hotel where like,
where
the door
thought the door guys were going to be a problem, and then like you could like blow them over.
Basically, yeah. Like
they still did a lot of damage.
They're
but they were
just
just
like
slow and easy.
Yeah, the game, like the difficulty of the gameplay, like never went anywhere.
No.
Like you were just fighting the same two enemies the whole game.
Yeah, there were a lot less enemies.
Yeah,
it didn't have the initial shock of like what flying enemies at the beginning.
Yeah, that was
the first enemies are flying.
But those
enemies?
flying, yeah, man, yeah. Silent Hill 1, like. Yeah, like the fly, like remember at the beginning of Silent Hill 1, it was nothing but flying things and dogs, and like when we weren't good at the game because we had never played it before, it was like super hard. Like so every time there was an enemy, it was just like, it was so fucked. But it was like, but that ended up making it feel way more rewarding.
Yes.
Like you remember like all the times at the beginning where it was like, I just had like a pipe and there'd be like a dog and you're like, dude, you gotta run. Like, you just need to run. I was like, no, I got this. Like, I can do this.
And then most of the time you didn't get it.
Yeah, I didn't really get it. But, right. Of course, the cover of the fireplace that was originally blocked was just not blocked anymore, and I should have noticed that.
Uh-huh.
Silly me.
Forest room.
I do like that their heads look at stuff. That's
Get that
great.
blue board.
But their heads also, I'm pretty sure.
Look at nothing.
I don't want to say this out of. No, I don't want to. I'm going to speak out of turn here. Pretty sure there are a good number of items, important things in the game that their heads don't look at.
Yeah. That's what I said. And then you said no.
Oh, you said look at nothing. The opposite. There are things that they should look at that they don't look at.
Oh, but I think both happen. Sometimes they're looking at stuff and there's nothing that they're looking at.
I don't.
That's happened a couple times.
All right. There's a square depression.
Along with you died joy. All that remains is despair and something. I will never give up. Oh, there's more.
Oh, right. I have a board. When the boards cover all send. All right. Right.
That's a bummer of a
A
tablet.
square peg goes in square hole.
Why'd you put the white one there?
It's the only one I have.
Oh.
Maybe it's not right. Yeah. All right.
I think you have another board.
No. You're dumb. You are the... Oh,
See all those
where did
boards you
these
have?
two boards come
You
from?
picked them up. I saw you pick them up.
Well, anyways.
It's probably the red one.
Maybe I should read what the thing says to know about the thing. Oh.
I mean, you only got one more board left. You might have to just put the
but
red
there
one
might be like... It might be like a thing where I have to put all 3 boards in 3 different places before the key comes out or something. Yeah. There's probably like... Probably another thing. There's probably another thing. No?
No.
Well,
Maybe you can put another board on top of the board. Maybe the boards stack. Because, like, when all the boards...
No, it just says remove board.
Well, I mean, like, go into your thing and use board.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Because, like, when all the boards...
Oh, right. Maybe...
And it's probably is. It has to be in the right order.
I bet it's just like... Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
All right.
it's like a
so you have
puzzle.
to...
You have to cover up
you have
all
to,
the
yeah,
holes.
right. Yeah. Okay. So let's see here.
Yeah, rotate 90 degrees to the right, I think. Probably.
Let's see. Yeah, probably. Boom.
Yeah.
Yay. See, that was innovative. Haven't seen a slot where more than one thing goes.
Yeah, it's usually one thing per slot.
This was
That's
an irregular slot for sure.
That's a Silent Hill staple.
This is kind of weird because playing this feels like the totally like this to me just totally feels like typical like a DLC episode, like the extra content they released after the game. But obviously DLC didn't exist back then.
Right.
Just kind of
So they just like buy it. You have to buy the game again.
yeah, exactly. It's just funny because like yeah, I don't know.
Or just know somebody
this
with the
is
disc.
so totally giving me like DLC pack vibe, but
Yeah.
obviously that wasn't a thing back then. See, game's super ahead of its time.
Dude, this is just a C. They did DLC when it was just C.
Oh, I thought you were saying like the game is a C.
The game's kind of a C.
The game's a bit of a C. Oh, where do we go? We got a key.
It's a game that's a C, which isn't bad, but it was hyped as like an A plus.
Plus.
Yeah. It was like
It was like when like your teacher is so thrilled with something, she gives you like A plus, but then writes like "good job, smiley face."
yeah. Or it's like when you get an A plus and then like you did an extra homework assignment, so you get plus 15 on your next test, so you get 115.
Do you think that's gonna be maybe those extra points go to Silent Hill 3?
Dude, are we doing that? Probably not for a little while.
Not right now, but
Not-
I mean, I've said this before. It's like I definitely want to play Silent Hill 3. I don't know if I want to let's play Silent Hill 3, but
I mean, why not?
I mean,
right?
I'm
You
sure
already-
there's someone out there that's gonna be like, "Well, don't play it don't play it if you're not gonna record it," or something. I don't know. I guess if people want to see us do 3, then whenever it is that I feel like playing Silent Hill 3, I guess we could maybe do it, but I don't.
Yeah.
It also seems like a lot of people don't want to see that anymore. I think a lot of people have reached their
Silent Hill limit.
their limit for watching us play Silent Hill. Oh, it's still this guy.
Are you?
So I have.
I read some stuff about Ernest just now.
No. I guess.
I read a sentence about Ernest.
Well, I want to know about Ernest.
Do you?
No.
I didn't think so. I was going to tell you. That's why I said that I read a thing and didn't just
Oh.
tell you the thing I read.
Act with a flower.
Kyle, you haven't had to use keys on doors.
I guess I realize I'm not paying a huge amount of attention, but it's kind of. I have Silent Hill 2 senioritis. At this point, it's just like.
Yeah.
I'm already done, and I kind of don't want to keep going, so I'm just not really paying attention. But. Oh, I forgot about this. Earlier when I was like, oh, no strafing. I forgot. You totally can strafe. It's just that on the Xbox version, the strafing is X and B, which is insane. That probably would have been helpful at some point. There just wasn't... Like, the controls were designed for the DualShock, and there's 2 less buttons on the Xbox controller than there is on the DualShock. So they're like, well...
Well, it's the same amount of buttons. It's just 2 of them are over in the corner like a fucking idiot.
Over in the corner like a fucking idiot. Just cut to like white and black buttons, just like, oh man.
Oh man, that reminded me of some of my favorite things in the YouTube Reacts videos. When people make noises for the emoticon face. Yeah.
Why do you have to be why you gotta be black? Ugh. We already talked about this.
Did we?
On an earlier episode of Silent Hill 2.
There was it reminded me because there was another one in the PewDiePie video. The YouTube Reacts to Adults React to PewDiePie.
Yeah.
By the way, somebody called our YouTube
No,
Reacts
go ahead, praise us.
postmortem. They called it a run button reacts to YouTube reacts to adults react to PewDiePie.
Yeah. We put out a tiny mini pod because we did a podcast one time, and then right after the podcast we were like, well, we have these YouTube React lines that we need to record, so we were just kind of talking about PewDiePie and recording our lines, and then I kind of turned it into like a tiny mini podcast that I saved until after the YouTube Reacts had been released.
Mm-hmm.
So that happens. We joke around and try to do our lines and also read some of the other funny lines.
Yep.
And it was fun. It's like 15 minutes long. If that's the kind of thing you're into.
It was a little bit less than 15 minutes. If 15 minutes is too long. It was like 14:30 something.
See, not even 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's less than 15 minutes. Because I don't want you to say it's like 15 minutes and people go and like, it's probably
Too long.
18 minutes.
Whoa. Matches. Bada bing.
Bada boom.
Hey.
What was that window thing?
Someone fell out a window.
Yeah, go find him.
To my dearest daddy, happy birthday from Amy Baldwin.
How long is this?
I don't know. Can you look that up, please?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess it's... Yeah.
It could be like 3 hours.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was. I bet it's like standard length for DLC episode, which is probably 3 or 4 hours. I was maybe hoping it was a little shorter than that, but... Courtney was really adamant that we needed to play this.
Yeah, but she was really adamant about a lot of weird stuff.
I don't mean like need like you gotta, but she just really wanted us to. But I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, it seems like this house is the only thing that there is to do. So it doesn't seem like
It just, it's Silent Hill 2. If you're into that.
Wait, hold on. Was that go back upstairs?
Okay. What?
What's up here?
Nothing. Birthday card.
Read the card.
Yeah, I did already. You weren't paying attention.
I was doing something that you asked me to do.
To my dearest daddy, happy birthday from Baby Baldwin.
Okay.
Oh, I bet I should go talk to Ernest about the card now.
Yeah.
Ernest, I have a card that says your birthday. Daddy.
To my daddy.
It's creepy. Yeah, like we're half through already.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're saying we should keep going, huh?
Oh, I didn't say that. I'm just telling you we're half through. I could just as easily read you.
Nah. You. Oh.
I just read you what happens.
No.
Yeah, we just read it. Cut this short.
I have to do this. If you really cared about me, you would understand why I have to do this.
Sick camera angle.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, right now I need to be producing part 3 of our Game of the Year thing.
Yeah. How long could that possibly take?
I don't know.
Like 20 minutes?
You wish, Buster.
It's probably fine. Just like throw it up. Just throw up.
Oh.
Ooh, common varieties include the gum tree. Eternal life and morality.
In Christianity, it represents eternal life and morality. In ancient Egypt, it represents purity and rebirth. While in ancient Babylonia, it was thought of as the tree of the goddess Ishtar was a symbol of life. It was also, oh Jesus Christ, also a holy tree of the ancient Jews who built the sacred Ark of the Covenant. From it, and for whom it signified a peaceful death and release from grief.
So it sounds like it's a plant that everybody's got their own opinion on. Look at outside. See that?
Yeah, it was like foggy or whatever, because it's like Silent Hill.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Go check out Ernest's deal.
This is where I am, actually. It's where Ernest was.
Oh. Try the lavatory.
Oh, God, Keith, why do you always want me to check in the bathrooms? I'm just saying, you're being a little weird.
Is that hurting you? Or is it just annoying
No,
that it's hurting you?
I got it. No, it's just a bunch of bugs that make the most irritating sound in the world. So
So it looks like we just gotta find Ernest, and he's gonna tell you something, and then that's gonna be when we hit halfway.
oh,
Yeah.
maybe if I see a save point, maybe save
Sure.
and not keep playing.
Okay.
What's in here?
This is just the room you're in, I thought.
Nope.
Zombie disco.
Oh man, that's the worst kind of disco.
And discos are already pretty bad.
That's what I'm saying. I see.
It's a big house. Baldwin's live in a big house.
Yeah, this is not actually that bad. Like, this is kind of like this big house, like the whole thing taking place in a giant house, kind of like Resident Evil-y,
Yeah.
which I think is pretty cool. I would probably be a lot more into this if we hadn't just played through like the last third.
Yeah.
Well, not the last third, but
It was like
the last
the
last good portion of Silent Hill 2.
I think we did like 4 hours of recording. That was more than half. I think.
Yeah, I'm probably Silent Hill 2'd out.
I
at
mean,
this point.
I mean more than third, not more than half.
Yeah, so let's let's go through. Let's try to get back to the save point.
Wrong door.
That was the door that I wanted to be unlocked.
Bet Ernest in the study. Bet you.
Oh. Keith, don't spoil. God.
I don't know.
Stupid jerk.
I honestly don't know.
No, I know that you're now a wealth of knowledge about this entire episode. You know everything.
No, it honestly didn't say.
All right, that is a taste of Born from a Wish, and maybe we'll continue later. Maybe.
Yep. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Never.
Wait, but for
Maybe.
real? Maybe. Never.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Mario Kart.